choices. So I went, you know what? It's time to get something. So I got my my hybrid.
I like my little Honda Accord.
Hondas are solid
Honda
as well.
Accords
Not
are
gonna
good.
lie. It's like we've
Good
got
cars.
a Ridgeline as well.
I will never forget how I ended up getting this car.
And now we're here for real. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Go Buff Yourself and Thousand Faces TTRPG presents The Wild Beyond. I am, despite what it looks like on the screen right now, joined by 5 of the members of the Wild Things who are here to help me tell this incredible story. Let's go around and say hi to them really quick. You know them, you love them. First up, we have Lo, aka Lauren, playing Bodie.
I am so excited to disassociate as a turtle.
It's a dream.
That's it. That's all I... Hi.
Joe, playing Wraught, with a awesome little setup going.
Right?
It only took me 57 episodes to nail my look, right?
Who knows what it will look like in 57 more. Morgan, playing Melon.
I'm physically exhausted, but I'm mentally here.
Mav, playing Otto.
I watched so many movies today. I'm so excited. I had a great day today. Hi, everybody.
Love hearing that. And Sarah, playing Kieren, aka Kai.
Hello from Hawaii. It is less fun than you would think because it's for work, not for sitting on the beach.
We appreciate your sacrifice. I, Ethan, will be your dungeon master, as always, here to help facilitate the incredible story that these 5 and 6, our 6th player, Devon, who, because of new scheduling conflicts with life and job, has not been able to make it for a little while, but he will be here next session. Just a little look in the future. Hello, Raiders from Sally Quinn Creations. Thank you so much for joining us. We are just about to jump into episode 57 of this campaign, The Wild Beyond. Before we do, let me do my few little just warnings, announcements, and all of that. This is an 18+ stream for language, for drug use in-game, certainly, if you watched the last episode, and legal drug use out of game as well, if you watched the last episode. Language, content, anything like that, even though this is a whimsical campaign, still 18+, not for the kiddies. You can listen to past...
Also a great place to join, because we're about to go to a new realm, so if you haven't caught up, it's okay.
We are right at the end of an arc, and I will be giving y'all the long-form summary here in just a second. But just a reminder, you can listen to past episodes of this, The City of the Crimson Tower if you like horror, Lords of Sin if you like grim, dark, epic adventure, Mothership if you like sci-fi horror, all over on our podcast, Go Buff Yourself. With those announcements out of the way, I can stop talking quite as much. Actually, that's not true. I have to do an intro. But let's go ahead and run that intro video so that we can jump into episode 57 of The Wild Beyond. When we were last with the Wild Things in the Fields of Spring, an incredible operation was pulled. So, during their time in the Fields of Spring, the Wild Things, you all have done so much. You have helped reunite a blink dog pup with his family, hunted down, tracked, and eliminated an invisible predator called the Snark, found the ingredients for Leafy Stone that would get you past the barrier that takes you to the next part of the Feywild. Dispatched with a hag who had to put it bluntly, a child labor operation workshop going on to build her items, managed to free all of those children, managed to help a unicorn reunite with her lost love. You all have done so much here. But the last thing that you all were doing was trying to, one, interrupt a goblin operation headed by the Great Gark, while simultaneously rescuing a human paladin by the name of Strongheart, a friend of the dwarf Elkhorn that you met in town. And, as you found out later, also to rescue a particular owlbear by the name of Juniper. Through lies after lies after lies and incredible stealth and...
I'm good at one thing.
And involuntary drug consumption, giving the Great Gark a plant combination between cannabis and peyote, as it was called, peyote.
Peyote.
Jimberly, I
Jimberly?
believe. Yep,
Jimberly,
was the
thank you
name.
so much. Very important.
You Christmas caroled his ass after he tripped on these infused cupcakes, managed to get him to see the error of his ways and that there was another way for him to go. Another way for him to achieve the goal of safety for his goblin people. And with the Great Gark changed and passed out, the Wild Things initiated the escape protocol of breaking Juniper out very loudly, having this owlbear go tearing through this fortress with Bodie astride, casting fly on it, having it rocket out of the courtyard, the rest of you going out to ostensibly chase after it. And Kieren and Strongheart, during the commotion, leaping from the second-story ramparts of the keep to get over the walls and escape. That is what happened when we left off. Right now, though, we see a handful of goblins. A few of them, like, holding their sides in cramps, limping their way back to the Green Keep. And we see Chucklehead, the goblin that you all had made a bit of a deal with, on top of the ramparts. It's just a bugbear. Fuck it. Let the new recruits go deal with it.
Owlbear.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just an owlbear. Let the new recruits go deal with it. Get back in here! And as the goblins down below, yeah, boss. On our way. Fuck. We see, as Chucklehead watches, Juniper the owlbear fly through the sky, with Bodie the turtle still on its back. As he watches, and he just says to himself, "We're square." And turns and walks back into the Green Keep.
Otto's still in the owlbear mouth.
Otto, Mav over here doing phenomenal body work as Otto was being carried in the owlbear's mouth this whole time. And so as we cut back to you all, we see as Juniper lands heavily and lets Bodie go, lets Otto go. Not too long after, Melon and Wraught, and then Kieren and Strongheart catch up.
Oh, dang. I was going to do something.
Oh,
It doesn't
fair.
matter.
No, what would you like to do?
We got all met up together. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
What would you like to do?
No, I was going to do like a my shit. Good wild track.
I mean, there's not much tracking necessary here. Because the goblins behind...
We've been here for 57 episodes. We know where we're going.
The goblins behind gave chase for about a quarter of a mile. So you all meet up again about a mile from the Green Keep. Just behind a copse of trees that blocks you all from view as Juniper lands here and you all meet up once again. Would you all be heading straight back to Vale Crossing? Or would you be taking a little bit? Would you be doing anything?
I'll
What you
probably
up to?
join up with them in a hot second because we're on the other side of the keep because we did the long jumps.
You jumped from the front. That was where the trebuchets were,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
they ran out the front. So no, you meet up too. All of you are there.
Owlbear?
Ease of the narrative.
Owlbear.
Let's go find some more side quests. I had so much fun with this one.
What's a side quest?
That seriously work? Like I was anticipating stabbing at least, 6 goblins in there.
Yeah,
Did
we
anyone
have to hit
say-
And
one
I
of
didn't
them.
stab anybody. Like, this is big for me. But
Do you need to process your emotions right now? We could all sit down together and talk
No.
about it.
I think I'm good. I think we could shelve that
Kai,
for a
you
little
didn't-
while.
you didn't
I'm
get to see
good
it. I
on
got
that.
to beat the shit out of one of them. It was great.
We can journal about it at a later date.
Oh, good idea.
But did you seriously drug the Gark?
Oh my god, yeah, he was high out of his fucking mind. It was amazing. And then I gave him a prophecy. And I'm gonna hold out my hand like I'm, like a French, like I'm a chef, and it's just this most
Don't bring the
beautiful
French into this
flavor.
universe. We're free of them right now.
Sorry, I'm Italian.
So
Anyway,
I guess
so now he's hopefully, I mean, he fell to his knees. There were tears. It was very moving. A changed goblin. And now I need to go have important meetings with political figures in town about this changed goblin thing. So let's go back, and then we can drink ourselves into a stupor, because I earned it.
So
By
Jimberly
the way-
had psychedelic and therapeutic benefits. Thank you for the note. Good job, Jimberly. Sorry, Kai, go ahead.
Bodie,
By the way,
tell
Melon,
me
this is
good
the-
job.
Melon, this is Strongheart.
High, strong, hard.
He
I
finally...
just had an intense sense of deja vu with this.
Strongheart has removed the helmet that he was wearing, has it under his arm, has his armor in his backpack. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Thank you for getting me out of that hellhole.
No one deserves to be locked up like that. Although there is that one other gobbo that was still in the prison, so I hope they let him out. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Let's get you back to Elkhorn.
That would be wonderful. They've been fed, so you know. How far is it to where Elkhorn is?
It's one montage's worth of time.
How convenient.
I wish I could do that for road trips.
That'd be nice.
We're gonna need a montage.
So you all travel back to Vale Crossing. It's not a terribly far journey. You can make it in under a day. So you'll be there in about 4 hours. Is there anything you all would be wanting to do over the course of those 4 hours? Bodie.
Well, Bodie, during the conversation, once we were all together, noticed that Wraught did not like that Jimberly was praised and she was not. So he's gonna saddle up to her. Wraught, and he puts his little turtle hands together and he's kind of wringing them in each other, and he's looking at the ground kind of bashfully. It's not that you didn't do a good job. You came out all naked, and I got distracted. But you did do a good job. You and Jimberly are a great team.
It wouldn't be the first time I've come out of somewhere naked.
Oh. Nice.
Okay, look, there's a couple different ways to make money in big towns and cities, and one of them is being, and I gesture at all of this, exotic.
That's true. And he takes a step back and he puts his arms out. Exotic.
Oh, you did sex work too.
Oh, no. Well, you did? I bet you were pretty good. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. You're professional. Anyway, you did. And he reaches out his hand and pats your shoulder gently. You did a great job back there. And I'm really proud of you for not choosing violence. I think that's how do you feel? And his face kind of sinks a little bit. And he gets very serious as he looks at you.
About what exactly?
Not choosing violence. You healed an entire camp. Well, I mean, you had help, but you really were in there in the trenches of chocolate. Was it chocolate?
It was definitely chocolate.
Oh,
It was the chocolate trenches. Yes.
Nice.
Fine, I guess. Oh, and as she says that, she leans down and scoops up one of the hag's cats under her arms and starts to cradle it like a baby while she walks.
Good prop work.
I guess it's... I don't know. With this family, and she gestures at the boys, violence has always kind of just been the answer, but it felt like a puzzle, and I like puzzles.
Violence? Where?
That way, boy! Go get it!
Yes!
We're choosing peace right now. Well, I'm very proud of you. Because it's hard to stand against the Russian River, you know? You're doing a good job. I'm really proud of you. And you awesome covered in chocolate. And then he kind of scuffles away with his head facing the ground immediately over to Otto. And he just kind of sits there but doesn't say anything as he kind of lets himself bashful it out solo.
I'm gonna lean over to Kai. He was saying good job at sex. It was pretty cute.
Aw, people rarely ever told me good job at sex.
That's because you suck at sex.
I think I suck at some sex. Maybe that's why I didn't do it.
I heard you suck at the sucking, since I fucked all of them afterwards.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
What is happening right now?
La 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 la.
The sharp teeth don't translate well.
Oh God.
This is what you get when you montage.
My bad.
It's a sexy montage.
Was there anything else anyone was wishing to do over the course of the travel?
Not that.
Not that.
I'm just giving Juniper scritches because I did pretty much like rip out some of her feathers.
Juniper, could you make
She's
me
bonding over your taste.
Could you make me an insight check or an animal handling check, Otto? And as you are doing that, I just want to note that Strongheart, this conversation that started happening between Wraught and Kieren, leans over to Gromp and says, "Didn't she just refer to them as family?" Yeah, they're a special kind. Like, just don't. All right. Noted. What did you get?
Well, just like that previous conversation, I rolled a dirty 20.
As you are like scritching apologetically, the eyes of this owl bear are going up and down you, specifically where she had grabbed you, like looking to see if she hurt you. And there's a little, you didn't really even notice it, but there's a little tear in the back of your shirt, and you got cut a little bit. It's an owl bear beak that was scruffing you. And she starts to lick it a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Juniper. And on my other hand, on the other side, I'm just going to touch my side and use to fix it. Just mend it. There, oh, there you go. Look, you fixed it.
Gives a little confused trill at first, and then headbutts you, by which I mean headbutts your back, which almost takes you off your feet, just because it's an owlbear. After a little bit, you all see the town of Vale Crossing start to come into view. Yeah, Wraught.
So, not to bring attention to the owlbear in the room, you know she can't come with us to Yawn, right?
Excuse me?
We can't just travel with a whole-ass owlbear to a dangerous new land where she might get stabbed, Bodie.
Why the fuck not? What? I mean, she's her own owlbear. She can make a decision for herself.
I'm just saying.
Really quick, as Bodie,
Oh, I appreciate that.
As you raise your voice a little bit in this moment, and you're gesticulating between Wraught and Juniper. Juniper has no idea, obviously, what you all are saying. Speak with Animals isn't going right now. But she sees this, not quite heated, but, hears your voice get louder, and she steps in, not quite in between, but right up next to you, Bodie, and pushes a little in front of you, putting herself between you and Wraught.
Bodie, knowing what's happening immediately upon her moving, is going to put his hand out gently, and just ruffle the neck and kind of apply enough pressure to let her know that it's okay. And he's going to put one foot, not even taking a full step, just one foot, to say, "It's okay, I got this."
At the same time, Bodie, you have so much going on. You hear in your head, "Maester, at first I was nervous about this large creature, but I think this might actually end up being a benefit. A steed worthy of a knight."
I forgot about Cork.
Yeah, sometimes he's a fever dream to me, but then he's opinionated. He's a good protect. Cork,
This whole place is a fever dream for me.
Cork, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for loving her. She's pretty great. Right. I hear what you're saying, and I really appreciate. And he ruffles her feathers a little bit, and he kind of laughs in her direction. That you're trying to help her. Because you got a good heart. And you don't want an innocent animal to
I don't want to feed her.
No, it's not even about the food, Rod. I see right through it. I see right through those beautiful, beautiful eyes you're telling me right now. You just want her to be totally safe because you know she means the world to me. And you care about the way that I feel. It's okay. You don't even have to
rolled my
say
eyes
it.
so hard they got stuck in the back of my head. Excuse me.
You don't even have to say it. I know it can be uncomfortable to come to terms with the truth, man. But here you are doing it, being brave. Thank you. But yeah, you're probably right. But do you think it's okay if I ask her what she wants to do? I don't know.
Does she like kids?
Probably not.
In the non-eating fashion.
I mean, she's a circus owlbear, right?
Yeah, she probably doesn't eat anything more than like 5 or 6 pounds worth of food. I would think.
Bodie, make me an animal handling check, Bodie, with advantage.
Hell yeah. I have a super high stat in that, which is comical because this is the first time I get to use it.
And then never again.
First one's 20.
20?
21, the second one. 23 was the first one.
Yeah, your estimate was actually pretty dang accurate. About 6 pounds of meat for an owlbear her size per day. 6
Well,
to
let
8.
me give you an option other than take her with us to parts unknown that may or may not be dangerous. Because I don't think the fairies can carry an owl bear back to reality. I know a lovely gnome named Zinnia who might want a class pet if properly persuaded. And she also has access to a lot of chalk paint to go, this is definitely not the owlbear you are looking for, Gark, this one's pink.
Love that. Okay, Okay, listen. We can talk to her about it, but we're probably going to have to wait a while because I can't really do that. And I think Melon's the only one that has the touch. And
Please don't describe Melon as having any kind of touch. It's just disturbing.
it's a good touch. It's made me very happy, Wraught.
Melon, your touch makes Bodie so happy.
Really happy.
I knew it.
You know, so if we can ask her, give her options of what she wants to do, as long as I can see her again, man. And he looks up at you and you see, looks down at you, sorry. And he has the biggest eyes and they are full of tears. As long as I can see her again, I don't care where she goes. As long as she's happy. So we can ask her? And if she does want to go, I promise, Mom, I'll feed her, I'll brush her, I'll make sure she gets what she needs. And then, who knows, maybe we just add another permanent member to our family.
The fact that you're describing this ragtag bunch's family is more disturbing than anything else you've said in the last couple of minutes. Let's just keep walking.
It's the closest thing I got, man. Yeah, you're right.
Bodie, stop making me sad when I'm still riding the high of being the best and most talented person of this party.
You are chocolate-covered greatness! Does that help?
No, it doesn't. You know what? A couple of drinks might. Let's get to town.
As your
I will walk up and like grab Bodhi's hand and swing it in that exaggerated fashion as they walk. Like, I get it.
Yeah, that's nice. And he squeezes your hand extra tight because this is kind of a hard moment for him to come to terms with, having been reunited and maybe have to be separated. So that is comforting to him. As he
Otto, as Wraught and Bodie are having this conversation, especially once Wraught says the thing about this ragtag bunch being family, Strongheart was walking next to you, and he just gives a quiet chuckle to himself. And as you just look at him, she reminds me of Molliver. They... good-hearted, but had to put on a different exterior.
Well, where I'm from the circus, so a lot of people wear different faces. They're called clowns. Well,
You're
there's
from
this
the
other guy that works
circus?
there. Yeah, that's where it's not important. I came from the carnival, but I come from the Westlight Carnival. That's the part you just really need to know about. But you know, he was a changeling. They can always wear different faces all the time. But
I meant that
I
more
get that.
figuratively than literally.
Oh, well, that too.
Look, and points at Wraught and Kieren, now walking hand in hand with Bodie, swinging hands back and forth. Wraught, as you see Kieren and Bodie walking a little ahead doing this, what is the look on your face in that exact moment?
I think if she didn't think that anybody was looking at her, it's fond exasperation.
And Strongheart just points. See? I don't think she'll ever admit it. And just seeing as Wraught shakes her head with a sigh and a little bit of a smile that can't help but be formed, he just gives another chuckle. Family is found in the strangest places, in my experience. I called my family Valor's Call. What do you call yours?
Wild things.
That fits. If the rest of your plans have been anything like the one that just happened there, wild indeed.
Oh, you want to know about the rest of our things we've done so far? Let me tell you. This is how we started out. This is what happened.
And we see as the 8 of you in total, counting Juniper and Strongheart and Gromp, all cross the bridge into the beautiful town of Vale Crossing.
Wave at the troll.
It's on the other side, luckily. You don't have to deal with Yorkin here. But you enter the beautiful town square, the flowers still heavily blooming and verdant because the plant growth that Melon did not that long ago. And the town has apparently gone about its life while you all have been gone. People definitely give some not scared looks, but amazed and curious looks as, along with the 7 humanoids, a owlbear walks into town. There are children who immediately try to run up to it, parents who grab hands. No. We don't just run up to random animals. We have to ask first.
Oh, Wyatt, look at it. It's an owlbear. I'm never going to say one this close.
Well, then let's just stand here and watch. Look at it. Isn't it amazing? So, as you all get into town, Strongheart looks around. Well, this is where Elkhorn has been. Bastard always did have all the luck. Wait until he hears where I've been.
Oh, he's in our house.
Well, and I would say that he, where he's been in here has been limited to the floor of our house and the floor of the bar.
He just lets out a bark of laughter. Well, he always thought he could handle his alcohol better than he actually could. Let's go find that dwarf.
I think the not handling came in clutch for this one, just in the fact that using it for painkiller aspects. That's why he didn't come with you, but he's okay now. Or, come find you.
So, where are you all heading?
Well, who wants to be the one to escort our guests to the heartwarming reunion? I have to go talk to the mayor and the sheriff, and then an art teacher. Oh, and Kai, you should talk to Sam to see if we can get any gouge about Jan, because he likes you.
No, I think Sam is a little bit peeved with me too, but you know who he hasn't met and who currently has a glowing stone in his quiver? Hey, Otto, you want to go talk to a blacksmith?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'll take Strongheart to meet Elkhorn.
Okay, so Kieren and Strongheart are heading back to Thistlehold, the house that had been provided to you by the mayor of Vale Crossing. Otto and... was just Otto heading to the blacksmith? Anyone else? Gromp will go with you.
Then I'll probably go with Kai.
Okay. Bodie and Wraught.
And I'll take Bodie with me, since we're gonna see about the fate of Juniper after I talk to, politics.
What about Juniper? I
You
don't
have
want
to
you to
stop.
be alone.
Stop crying
I
on
want you
me.
to be alone.
She's not gonna be alone. There's like 1 million kids.
I don't even know what Juniper likes, kids.
Juniper, again, seeing you start to tear up a little bit, Bodie, and having no understanding as to why, just headbutts you.
Killing
You are
me,
getting
man.
big turtle tears on me, and it's sticky.
Okay. I'll get it together.
Oh wow, that was snot, not tears. Stop. Let's just go.
He ruffles Juniper's feathers and just says, "I love you," as he puts his head in her neck and just says, "You should stay here," and gestures to somewhere that looks comfortable, but not too...
Doesn't Treebeard hang out in Central Square?
Not too petting.
Little
zoo.
Oak is not here yet. You haven't been gone that long.
We didn't even get a long rest in the Goblin Fort, Jesus.
Short rest either.
Bodie, could you make me another animal handling check, please?
I really
This one is a
don't
really high DC.
want to leave this animal.
Is there
That is
anything
an
I can do to
unfortunate
help?
Not with this exact moment.
I just got a 9.
A 9? You,
Great.
say, stay here, you point to the area, and as you turn to walk off with Wraught, you just hear... As Juniper continues to follow you.
Right. Juniper, hold on. Right. I have to stay here.
I thought you were bringing her with us.
Oh, to the place I can? Okay. And he turns around and he just looks at her and he smiles and he ruffles under her neck and says, "Okay, come on."
Again, just feeding off of your emotion with no understanding.
I'm not separating you from that while you've been crying on my head.
Does like a happy little hop
Thank you.
in response to your happy energy and follows behind.
Man, this was built up in there and bottled in there for a really long time. Wow. I could
You know, you should share things with your family, Bodie, rather than keeping them bottled up.
You guys knew she was my first best friend. You knew.
I had no idea. This is not something you told me.
I thought everybody would telephone it.
As the group splits...
I have the excuse of being late.
As the group splits into threes, or into 3 groups, we are going to start with Otto and Gromp heading to the Woodcutter's Axe, the blacksmith shop, here in Vale Crossing. So you push your way inside. It's a small building, and there is a sign swinging out front with a carving of an anvil with an axe overlaid on the top. You hear the sounds of metal banging before you even step inside, and as you push the door open, you're hit with a burst of heat from inside this active blacksmith shop. There's a large forge in here, taking up most of the room, and one of the individuals at work, a ladrin with light blue hair and a beard so light blue that it looks white, and was in the middle of raising the hammer for another strike, sees as you walk in, nods to his apprentice, sets his down, walks over, wiping his hands on his heavy apron. "Hi, welcome to the Woodcutter's Axe. What can I do for you?"
Sam, it's me, Otto.
Nice to see you again.
Sorry, it's been a day. To come just check on you and see how the stone is going.
The stone. Oh, the stone. Yeah. And
Yeah.
he turns to a desk, opens a drawer, and pulls out a small box and slides it across the desk. "I'm pretty sure that's going to work. Working with different ingredients, I never had to make it myself, but..." He opens the box, and there's something inside covered in a small piece of cloth, and as he opens it, this light blue glow emerges. And there is what looks like a frosted gemstone with runes carved in it, in the center, and it pulses ever so gently. If everything worked, that should get you in across the barrier from the Fields of Spring to Yon.
Oh, well, sweet, Sam. Thanks. It looks like you did a really good job.
Felt good. It was almost like being home again.
What do you mean?
Making this... there's some of Yon and Yon's magic in it. And felt like being there again just for a second while I was working on it. It reminded me of a much younger version of myself, more naive, working in the forges up in Yon, in Arctis Tor.
Do you have any family or friends there?
Probably not anymore. It's been a while.
I mean, I asked because since we're going there, I could bring them something to let them know that you're all right and everything.
Oh, that's incredibly kind of you. No. That's all right. Yeah. It's probably, if any of them are still around, it's probably easier just to let old wounds heal. That's what I've had to do.
Pretty good at mending things and stuff, and whether... Are you okay?
Yeah. You're very nice to ask. Just a little homesick. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, so, hey, I got these arrows that I found. Can you tell me what they are? And he's just gonna pick out one of the sparkle ones.
He can identify items for the cost of 50 gold per item he's identifying, or something of equivalent value if you're willing to trade.
Don't I have scrolls of identify I stole from the original hag?
You do, but I'm just trying to make small talk real quick.
Were you paying for identify?
Nope.
All right.
Nope. Nope. Trying to make a small talk.
He lets you know the price, and you just kind of shake off.
Oh, cool.
Actually, here. I'll do one of them on the house. Which one?
This one, the sparkly one. I'd rather know what I'm aiming before I fuck up the rest of my team or cause a lot of collateral damage.
He takes out a pearl and what almost looks like a one of those like gem monocles, one of those jeweler's monocles, and the pearl dissolves in his hand, and he looks at this sparkling arrow. Oh, these are clever. Not only are they a little bit sharper than your usual arrow with the way the head was crafted, but anything that you hit with one of these will start to glow or get outlined, make it easier to see and hit. What it does is not only are they +1 arrows, but if you hit, it also has the same effect as fairy fire on that target.
Huh.
Love me some fairy fire.
Love that. Well, thank you, Sam. Another thing, Sam, if you don't mind. So like I said, we're going to Yon, and I don't think any of us have ever been to Yon. And I was wondering, like, since you've been there before, is there anything that we need to like look out for, or how the people act or respond to outsiders? Things that won't land us in jail, possibly, or underneath some type of tyrannical rule, or just anything like that.
Well, all the information I have is a little dated. But one thing I can say with absolute certainty is you're going to need warmer clothes. So that's the first piece of advice. It's a little bit colder there than it is here. Other than that, last I knew, Queen Mab still ruled in Yon. Don't offend her.
Okay, don't offend Queen Mabe, you said?
Mab. M-A-B.
Okay. Okay. What does she look like?
He chuckles. You'll know her when you see her.
Man, don't fucking do that to me. I'm meeting new people every day. I didn't run up against the hag until I came here. Does she wear a crown? Is that what they do? I don't
Typically.
know what royals look like. Okay. The last royal I met was a frog.
Oh, no. You'll know when it's Queen Mab.
All right. So tell Wraught, don't offend Queen Mab. Got it.
Somewhere Wraught's going, why do I feel like shots have been just fired at me?
But like I said, first and foremost, if you're heading there, you're going to need to bundle up.
Have fur though.
Yeah, you're still going to want some extra.
Okay. Well, thankfully we have a wonderful seamstress duo here in town because voila, do a twirl.
He just cocks an eyebrow. He's again dressed in filthy apron and stained shirt from sweat and the labors in here. Doesn't look like someone who necessarily appreciates high fashion and just gives you a yeah, all right.
Sam, this is from the nicest thing I've ever had.
It looks, I can tell, it looks fantastic. The cut of the coat is good.
I think your apprentice just broke something.
Looks over his shoulder. It'll be fine, he has to learn.
Well, thank you, Sam. It's been fun knowing you, and thanks for doing this. As he takes the box, puts it in my quiver.
Oh.
You've made this what?
And he gives you a bit of a smile and leans in. How's Cork?
Yeah, I was getting to that. Cork,
Chatty.
Still not helpful.
respectfully, thank you for the sword.
Oh no, thank you. Believe
I
me.
know I'm not done. I'm not done. But you could have told us that he was magical.
I'll admit that was a little deceptive on my part.
That was
Sorry.
fucked.
Do you have any idea what it is like trying to work on very delicate pieces of blacksmithing work when you have warnings in your head going off all the time? It's really tough. Every single time someone walked into the shop, I was told that I was in danger. It was getting real old. I was desperate. I'm sorry.
Oh. It's okay. It's not like we have to have a sword tell us we're in a dangerous spot when we try to do a stealth mission. But, hey, we're making it work. We're making it work.
Well, good. If you need anything else before you head out to Yon, feel free to come back by. I'll get you outfitted.
Thanks, Sam. You're still a good dude.
And if you want me to take a look at the rest of those arrows, you let me know.
Oh, I know what these do. These are phase arrows. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. All right, bye.
Bye! As Gromp, who had just been silent this whole time, turns and leaves with you. Could I get Bodie and Kieren to roll me d20s to see to whom we are going to cut next?
17.
17.
16.
Oh, close. But we are going to jump next to Melon, Kieren, and Strongheart, heading back to Thistlehold.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wraught changed the lock passcode, didn't she?
I don't believe it has been changed for a third time.
No, but she changed it, but...
Oh, yeah. So
Alan
as you
doesn't know.
approach the door of Thistlehold, the
Mushroom.
knocker in the visage of an old man just gives a...
What type of room can you never enter?
Oh, wait, did Bodie and I made this one? I can think this.
I'll let you think it for a second. Guy knows what it is, but he wants to see how long it's going to take Melon.
It was a fungus, I remember that.
Give that to him. Come on, it's a synonym.
I'm sorry, that answer is insufficient.
Kai's going to take out his knife and slightly put it up the door knocker's nose. I think that's a sufficient answer when it's a really good synonym.
You don't know how the door knocker sneezed, but you tickled his nostril enough to make him sneeze.
Sorry? What type of room can you never...
Oh my god, mushroom.
The door.
Can't believe I can no longer even intimidate a door knocker.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Days are dark.
The door swings open, and as the three of you walk into the gathering room, main level here of Thistlehold, you hear the popping and crackling of the fireplace, and you see Elkhart seated on the ground. There is now a low coffee table. It wasn't there before. And there are dice on the table, and on the opposite side is Gideon, still wearing his I Heart Vale Crossing like guest shop t-shirt, this awakened bush, and his super long shorts. And as you walk in, you just hear Gideon. So wait, I'm supposed to lie about what dice I have?
Right, so the entire point is for you to say, to make me think that you have something different.
And then turns, Stronger! And like nearly pushes the low table over in his haste to jump to his feet, pushes past the two of you and tackles his friend, who just gives a ooh, ooh.
Careful, I'm still a little injured there, buddy.
You tall bastard, where have you been?
In a jail cell.
While you've been, looks over to the table, cocks an eyebrow, teaching a bush how to play liar's dice?
Well, a dwarf's got to pass the time somehow.
Melon?
We told the bartender he couldn't come back.
And just gives like an abashed grin at his friend, who chuckles and gives another hug to Elkhorn.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Any word of the others?
Elkhorn shakes his head.
No word. You're the only one that I knew of. Only report I've had, and even that, I wasn't sure.
Thanks to these fine people,
we can start to look for him again together.
May want to lay low on that regard, Elkhorn. The clubhouse of little bastards is running around too.
But what?
They look like chumps.
The pals of badness, the
League
of
is here.
malevolence. There we go. Those guys.
Those fuckers. As if things weren't bad enough, of course they'd turn up. Well, Still, it's good to have you back. It's good to be back. Is there anywhere I can get a drink? And
I'm just gonna point them to the pub.
You point, you remark about
No, we have a never-ending keg sitting on the table.
Elkhorn
That
just
too.
immediately jumps up and pours his friend a drink.
this house is amazing. You should see the food. Every time I go up to the kitchen, exactly what I want is there. I don't know if I ever want to leave here, Strongheart. I'm telling you right now.
And Strongheart gratefully takes the tankard and plops down onto one of the plush, comfy couches here in the gathering room. The stress released from his shoulders for the first time since you've seen him.
Hey, Elkhorn. You might want to have a chat with Strongheart here about your timeline, because you've got some memory gaps going on. Remember that when Wraught went around in your head? Somebody modified your memory, so you may want to compare some notes.
He nods.
That's a good idea.
And Strongheart starts to open his mouth to start recounting what he knows. And Elkhorn,
Not right now. There's time for that. We need a drink. Gotta celebrate the little things before we dive back first into the shit.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Drains his mug and sets it down. And Gideon has just been here the whole time, and Strongheart, as he sets the mug down, looks at Gideon. What dice do you have? Well, he said that I was supposed to lie about it, so do I tell him the truth? No, I'm on your team now. We're going to be working. And, they start going back into the rhythm of friends. What would you two be doing here? Saying anything?
I was gonna say if we wanted to get Gideon to take him back to Otto, but they seem like they're having fun.
Actually, Melon, there's something that you could probably do. I know that Wraught went and bought a bunch of clothes for us, and that we had to go pick them up.
I can follow.
I'm just gonna stick around here for a minute and make sure they all get something to eat, because I feel really bad that I think I probably cracked a couple of Strongheart's ribs. Don't ask how, but yeah, gonna make sure everybody gets some stuff to eat. If you want to go and grab those
Ribs are a
clothes,
sign of a good day.
I'll drink to that.
What are we drinking to? I'm drinking to it.
Cracked ribs.
Cracked rib! And Strongheart was in the middle of a drink.
Four of them.
As you say cracked ribs and just coughs into his beer. Yeah, here's the cracked ribs. And you head up to the kitchen, start getting food. The enchanted house makes it barely a chore. Exactly the ingredients you're looking for are there, exactly the tools you need, exactly the seasoning that's called for. What do you make?
Guys, it kind of go makes frittatas or something, where it's really easy and lots of eggs, and just like Spanish frittatas, where it's just potatoes and eggs and spices and stuff, where you don't have to measure anything. We're just sticking it all in a cast iron skillet and then forgetting about it in the oven for a while.
The enchanted broom still sweeps behind you in here as you work, just cleaning up any little dust and debris.
It keeps trying to sweep up his tail.
Yeah, just bumps into you a few times until you wrap your tail up and it moves on to something else. And then after that, we'll fade over to Wraught and Bodie with Juniper following behind. Where are y'all going?
I think I want to walk down the expensive people street to see if the mayor is at the coffee shop first so I can pick him up on the way to the sheriff's office.
Heading back to Blackberry Row, the even more majestic section of Vale Crossing, you head back to that coffee shop with the outdoor patio seating that sprawls across this cobblestone walk. People enjoying little pastries and drinks and teas and fruit and juice, and sitting there alone at one of the tables with a book in hand and a small little espresso glass is the plump, balding Eladrin, Mayor Voro Tyric.
I pluck his cup out of his fingers.
As you pluck his cup, I need to make a dex save for him really quick for something else. A 3 on the die. You surprise him by lifting his cup from his hand, and he drops his book. And make me a quick perception check, Bodie and Wraught.
You will never believe that I just rolled a nat 20
On
seeing what he's reading.
This is incredible.
19.
Both of you see, as the book he was reading was titled An Expanded History of All Things Arcane. And as he drops the book, you realize that he was holding 2 books, and that one was the one on the outside. The one on the inside, you catch just a little bit of the title before he scrambles and closes them back together, and you just see the words Maid and the Minotaur.
Good morning. Good to see you all again.
Is it morning? And I'm gonna down his espresso.
2 more espressos, please.
No more espressos. We have somewhere to be. Mayor!
I am the
There's a
mayor.
very important appointment that you're late for.
Oh, there is.
Could you make a deception check?
Oh no, it's true.
Now don't make that man stand up
Or
too fast.
then persuasion.
You know better.
Is it still deception or is it
It's
persuasion?
if you're telling the truth, then it's persuasion, but if it's...
I truly do believe that he's late for this appointment, and the highest was an 18 with my deception, or I guess persuasion, because I do believe he's late for a very important meeting with a +6 for a 24.
Jeez. And he just goes,
Oh, quite right. Yes. Belay that order. I'll take it to go.
and the server comes over with, like, as he's saying, I'll take it to go, already had the little espresso cup and just hands him the porcelain espresso cup.
We don't have to-go cups.
Thank you very much. I'll bring it back. Yes, off to that appointment. Very important work. Yes.
And he rebuttons his waistcoat. One of the buttons had popped while he was sitting, and he redoes it and starts following after you and leans in close to you, Bodie.
What was the appointment that I was forgetting? I seem to have forgotten what I forgot.
Your guess is as good as mine, man. I'm riding a high of another type.
And as he leans to you and his eyes just drift over to Juniper.
That is incredible.
Right? Isn't she beautiful?
Is she tame?
I mean, she's... We haven't really... I don't know. I mean, she seems happy if you're not a dick.
I don't know, it's a bit too much of a risk for me, so I will admire
Yeah, I think
from
it's
a
probably...
distance.
It's probably for the best.
And begins following behind you, Wraught. Where are you leading him?
Sheriff Grimm's office.
Got it. As you return to the return to the town square with Mayor Tyrick in tow.
I have the mayor on a leash. Jesus Christ.
Essentially. You actually pass
In his
by
books.
Otto and Gromp as they are walking out of the woodcutter's axe.
Hello, my doves.
Because it is also
Hey.
in the town square. And so as you are heading there with the mayor in tow, you see the two of them walking out.
Hey guys, would you do me a favor? Will you reach out to Pet Juniper?
All right. I'm gonna go to Pet.
Yeah.
She won't fit in the sheriff's office.
Screeches. Big owl bear belly.
And seeing you do this, Mayor Tyrick works up a little bit of confidence and starts, you know that thing where like a kid is nervous to approach an animal, so they shuffle sideways for some reason?
Yep.
And like doesn't make eye contact and just reaches a hand slowly to the haunches of Juniper, and I need to make a roll for Juniper.
Mayor, let her smell your hand first.
Juniper, like, with her big owl-like eyes, turns her head and watches this, and then looks at you, Bodie.
And he squints his eyes closed and kind of smiles as if to say, and nods his head. It's okay.
Just lets out a deep...
You're maybe not the asthma guy.
And Mayor Tyrick hesitates for a second and then puts his hand like on the ribs area, and Juniper stops looking at him, just watches him make contact and then looks away.
This is incredible. No, owlbears have always been one of my favorite beasts, but getting this close to one, I feel like a kid again. Thank you, Juniper.
She's pretty,
Pats a few
she's
times.
pretty magical.
It's Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge.
Thank you, Otto. Appreciate it.
And you just see Otto. You're welcome.
And as the... Are you all now going to head to the sheriff's office together? Like Bodie and Otto, would you be joining them, or would you be heading elsewhere?
I mean, if y'all want an extra couple people, we can go. I got what I needed.
All right.
Sweet.
What did you need?
A stone.
I really want to put it in my mouth, but I'm not going to do it.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why?
As
I
this.
gesture at all of the red dragon on me.
As the four of you and Mayor Tyrick and Juniper head towards the sheriff's office, the small, squat building off of the town center, let's go ahead and take a break. We've been going for a little over an hour. I think people might need that. So we're just going to take a quick 7 to 10 minute break, y'all. We'll have some music going. Don't go anywhere so that we can see how this episode continues as a few of the wild things head to talk with Sheriff Grimm. See you all soon. we are back. A little bell rings as you all push into the sheriff's office, leaving Juniper outside, where she will be just fine. No one's gonna mess with her. The inside of this building, simple. There's a wooden desk that faces the door. There is an empty iron prison cage dominating the rest of the room, and the sheriff of Vale Crossing, Sheriff Grimm, whom a few of you have met before, bear of a man, shaggy hair, thick beard, and looks... He's a big guy.
Was he not a Minotaur?
No. No, you are thinking of Rime of the Frost Maiden, where the sheriff there, Gloomhorn, was a Minotaur. This is the problem of doing too many campaigns with me. They get mixed up. No, human.
But I want more,
Human,
Ethan,
human.
more.
The time quangle.
And it's a good thing he isn't a Minotaur, because otherwise who knows what Mayor Tyrick, based off of his reading, would be thinking right now. But
Ride the bull, bitch.
Sheriff Grimm is a pretty large human, as it is, but the desk he's at looks like it was made for maybe a, elf or some species a little bit shorter than even the average human, so it makes him just look even bigger by comparison. And as he looks up to you all walking in, he starts to stand up, sees that it's you all, and gives a gruff nod as he thumps back down into his chair, creaking under his weight.
Good to see you all again. Mayor, what do I own the honor? We had a meeting?
And he looks back and forth between Wraught and Sheriff Grimm, who cocks an eyebrow and looks between the mayor and Wraught.
You
We
did. It's quite important.
Make me, this is deception now. Hearing what you've been, this
It is important!
No, yes, you can't sprinkle one truth into a bold-faced lie and say it's persuasion.
You know, it's actually funny because I'm better at lying than telling the truth, so this is fine.
So make deception.
It's a 15 on the dice with a plus, what is shit? Deception plus 6, so 21.
Sheriff Grimm looks at you and just gives a exasperated sigh, drops the pen.
I use prestidigitation to make my eyes spark a little bit to make him, understand this is a thing.
Drops the fountain pen that he was using on the desk.
Well, given that I have no memory of this meeting, would you mind clarifying, Mayor? Wraught?
Of course, I'll clarify. I am the best at clarifying. As you both may recall, my party and I traveled to the Green Keep to, let's say investigate goblins' goings-on. And I am going to use my last 3rd level spell and cast a major illusion in the entire office of the sheriff.
The two of them, the mayor steps back in shock while Sheriff Grimm just looks up and starts to watch.
And I'm gonna walk him through what we did. Not in, perfect detail, obviously. But what I want to focus on is I'm going to say, in the next few days, you may find the Great Gark, and I'm going to summon an image of him in front of us at your doorstep. And know that he has been visited by prophecy. And I'm actually going to show them, using my major illusion, what the Gark witnessed. Without without drugs, obviously. I'm not going to make Bodie hothouse us. And I go, these visions are speculation, but are very likely to become truth if you do not band together. It is in your best interests, and I show Sheriff Grimm shaking hands with the Gark, while goblin children and regular, other children from the town cavort in the background, covered in paint and feathers and having a good time, shaking hands for the good of the town. It is in your best interests to join forces, for you both want the same thing.
As you've been showing all of this, who have you been watching most throughout
I'm
this?
gonna say Grimm, because I think that if Grimm pushed his will on the sheriff would fold.
Okay. Sheriff Grimm's face shifts from exasperation to focus as you start the illusory slideshow, basically. And he's tight.
I also kind of want to see what my party thinks of what I've shown the Gark.
Oh, fair. Then if you're looking at Sheriff Grimm and trying to read your friend's response as well, could you just make me an insight check for this? Would anyone
I'm not very
here,
good at that.
Otto, Bodie, would either of you be trying to conceal your reaction to it? Just to see if you need to roll anything. Okay.
I rolled a 12 with a +2, so 14.
14. As Wraught shows these visions, or shows what was shown to the Great
It's
Guard.
very immersive.
What does Wraught see on your face, Bodie, and your face, Otto, given that she got a 14? So she is, she gets a pretty good read on you if you're not trying to hide things.
Otto would be looking rather impressed.
Bodie?
Good.
Bodie is trying not to blush, so he sucks his head slightly into his shell as he's like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
I'd like to look at the mayor and the sheriff and use minor illusion to show them the same me that I presented to the Gark, where it's a shifting face and a oil slick eyes. And I go, this is what I visited to the Gark. You should learn from this.
Sheriff Grimm, like I said, because you were focusing most on him, went from exasperation to focus to his jaw, which is always a little tense, starts to go ever so slightly slack, just enough to take his teeth apart. And his brow furrows as he watches this display. And he doesn't say anything throughout. He just takes it all in. He even picks up his pen and makes a couple notes a few times. And after it's all done, he looks at you and looks at the mayor.
Well, by the hells and the gods, this is a better day than I expected when I woke up this morning. Holy shit, that takes a lot of weight off if that's true. We don't know if what the Great Gawk's intentions might be. Perhaps this has all been a ploy by the goblins to weasel
The goblins care about the goblins, and now you must care about the goblins if you want their alliance.
She's right, Mayor. There's no need for aggressions with goblins from the Green Keep if they want to stop that. We only ever acted defensively.
And the mayor nods.
The citizens of Vale Crossing come from all over. There's no reason that we couldn't work with the goblins. Now, I don't know if we have enough housing here, but if they at least want an alliance and to see what can be done, I'm not too proud a man to shake that great Gark's hand if he extends it to me with honesty. Are you,
I
Mayor?
suggest you start a sponsorship program for housing.
In response to Grimm's question of, are you too proud? The mayor, a few beads of sweat start to form on his brow and wipes his brow with a handkerchief and tucks it away into his waistcoat.
No, of course not. Simply cautious. And, well, I'm sure that we can think of some creative options, as it sounds like Vale Crossing may be having a bit of an influx in population soon with the children that you all spoke to me about earlier, and now the goblins of the Green Keep looking to... What a day indeed.
And look, this is going to look great for your re-election campaign, too.
The sheriff gives you a knowing smile as his eyes just slowly slide back to the sheriff.
Oh, well, yes. People like peace. Yes, I think this to be a capital idea. Well done, Wraught and Otto and Bodie, all of you. This is most impressive work. You have the... If this all pans out, you will have the eternal gratitude of Vale Crossing and its people.
Do you have any idea when we should expect the Great Gark? I want to make sure that he's welcomed properly on the right foot.
I think it will take him a day or 3 to convince his people that this is the right move forward. He has sway, but they are, headstrong.
Stubborn.
Do you think it would
I think he can do it.
Do you think it would be wise to send an envoy or a messenger to the Green Keep, maybe meet them as a show of good faith?
If I say yes, it might be best to have your envoy be mentioned being visited by prophecy, but no, at the Green Keep, what are they called? Otto, the Bad Kids Club.
The League of Great Badness.
The horrible group.
What kind of name is that?
It's terrible, isn't it?
The League of Great Badness? Fuck.
God gracious.
Sounds like it was developed by children.
Oh, League of Malevolence.
Well, that is a more impressive word. You have to admit that.
That's because it's a longer word. Just because the word is longer doesn't make it better.
I've
Short
always,
words are good too.
I'm inclined to agree.
Anyway, the League of Malevolence is in residence. So, if you send an amount of people with the idea of aiding the Gark in kicking out the League of Malevolence, or at least not killing, but ejecting, in the name of prophecy and alliance, it may not be the worst idea. Because, honestly, I'm afraid they're going to stab him in the back.
Well, I'll give it a think. If we're... Either way, as I said, I think this is incredible news. I'll give a think as to whether we send an envoy, and if we do, it'll be me. Couldn't ask anyone to go somewhere I wouldn't.
Shake his hand, I beg you. Shake his hand. This is the best future in mind for you.
He offers his to me, I won't reject it. Thank you for this. Oh, can I get you all a drink or something? Because I can't tell you
I have to find
how
a
much...
home for an owlbear, and then I can drink. And I'm gonna drink so much.
What you?
He has already started pulling out a bottle from his desk with a boom, and
Graham, I'm a very small dragon.
had pulled out, had grabbed a few glasses, but as most of you kind of shake your heads, he shrugs and puts most of the glasses back. And
Come to our house later. Come to our house
Just
and bring that.
sets one on the table, fills his.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but if I don't make it,
Holds up the glass.
If you don't make
Cheers.
it, bring it for the Gark.
that's not a bad idea. I'll see if I can pick up a special bottle. Was this the meeting that I made?
Good job, Mayor. You've brokered a peace between the goblins of the Green Keep and your town.
Looks to Sheriff Grimm, who just gives a, probably more enthusiastic nod than you expected from him, with a very genuine look on his face. Like, yeah, you did. And the mayor,
Well, splendid meeting. Meeting adjourned. Peace to be brokered. Splendid. Fantastic day. I must go begin arrangements to see what can be done about potential housing or new construction. I am a genius sometimes, and I don't even know it. I surprise myself.
as he walks out of the door, a little ding of the bell. The sheriff just looks at the door as it closes and shakes his head.
He is a good man.
And I'm sure he kept a very nice shop before he was elected as mayor.
No ripping off Pride and Prejudice.
We rip off everything else in D&D.
Lord Lucas!
Oh,
It's 5 crowns
well,
a day.
good luck with, what was it, an owlbear, you said? Well, if you're looking for someone who might be able to, house an owlbear, you might ask Miss Elise.
I'll keep her in mind, but there's someone I want to ask first.
And that does, actually, all three... Bodie, you remember that name immediately. Elise, because you remember Elise's Exotic Companions was one of the caravan carts right when you entered town. That was where the little hamster and the pony with the papier-mâché unicorn horn and the big mastiff pup were.
Oh, yeah.
And the rest of you exit the shop. The mayor walking very jauntily, already about 50 yards away, his walking stick just swinging as he... having a great day. And it's all thanks to him.
Is.
And so as you all step outside, we're going to jump back to Thistlehold really quick. What's going on over here? Food has been made. Food has been appreciatively eaten. What would the two of you be wanting to do after that?
I think Morgan was gonna go.
Yeah,
or
I do
Melon was
believe
gonna
Kai
go get
sent
the
me.
boats.
Yeah, to go get the winter garb.
Okay. That is very easily accomplished. Hold on. Just have to triple check the price.
I did prepay because Melon has.
Oh, that's
one
right, you
gold
did
as
pay.
his allowance.
That's right. You had already commissioned. Did you commission it? Remind me, because it's been a while. Did you
Just
commission it
only
for
two
everyone,
silver.
or was it just for?
I commissioned it only for the three of us because I knew that Otto had been there recently to commission clothes for both him and Bodie, and I assumed that he'd gotten cold weather clothes,
Yeah.
even if he hadn't.
Okay.
So it was just for the three of us.
That is absolutely no problem, Melon. The shop where the order was placed is actually. Your Thistlehold is right on the outs, like right on the border, on the inside of Blackberry Row, and the shop is just 3-4 minute walk away. And so you head there, and the clothes are ready when you step in. One of the owners, Sebastian, greets you and recognizes you, has your order ready before you have walked through the door in very good service fashion, all wrapped up very nicely and waiting for you.
Oh, nice. It's gonna be fun to break into them.
And so you are able to retrieve these, head back. Doesn't take you long. Like I said, it's a 4-minute walk away. You're back in 10 minutes.
Is there any type of food I can stop on the way with the little money I have?
Oh my gosh, so much?
I have 2 silver.
You have 1 gold. I gave
No,
you
I
more.
don't. I have 2 silver.
You already lost it.
Legitimately, I'm looking at my character sheet right now. I have 2 silver.
For 2 silver, you are able to... Would you be looking for something sweet or savory?
Anything. What's the first thing?
First, there's a little ice cream shop.
Done.
Yeah. You're able to get yourself the equivalent of a waffle cone, except it, instead of having a grid pattern, it has a scene that has been like pressed into it, a woodland scene, and the carvings that have been pressed into the cone move as you don't feel them move, but as you're looking at it, you can just watch this little scene of birds flitting, fairies flying across and landing on flowers, all here on your cone. The ice cream itself, they have 162 flavors available.
He can't count that high.
I can't count to like 5.
What do you end up with for a silver?
Is there anything
or for 2
neat?
silver, you can get.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna roll a percentile.
For what?
You said 162 flavors. Number 17.
Numbers.
So it's probably a generic flavor. Strawberry.
Okay, so your first one is strawberry. For 2 silver, you can get a double scoop. What do you get for your second?
It's gonna be a double scoop.
What do you get? Or just a double scoop of the same?
It's gonna be a double scoop of strawberry.
Okay, so
His lack of creativity actually hurts me.
with 162 options available to you, including things as simple as sweet cream and huckleberry or wasabi, there are also ones here that are much more savory and much more experimental. Some of them have sparkles, some of them glow, others of them move. But you play it safe with number
Wait, there's a
17.
wiggling one?
What?
There's a wiggling one?
Oh, absolutely.
That one.
He wants the worms in dirt flavor.
Literal worms,
the one that you
please.
see the movement in that catches your eye is a blue-colored ice cream, but has what looks like jelly goldfish that swim in the blue ice cream, and it is fish flavored.
Oh, I'm gonna tease you. We're going on a sushi night tonight. Double scooping me, Ethan.
So are you double scooping that one?
Yes, I am.
So just like as you had taken the double scoop of strawberry ice cream, your eyes catch the fish, and just the owner of the shop sees as you get these big sad eyes looking at it, and just, you know, I haven't had a scoop in a couple hours. I'll trade you the strawberry for that if you want it. Takes it back. And so we see as Melon walks up to the front door with packages under one arm, a double scoop of fish-flavored moving ice cream in the other.
What
Best day ever.
is a room you can never enter?
Wait, we just talked about this one. It wasn't a focus. It was mushroom.
Thank the gods.
And the door opens. And you return. You have the cold winter clothing. Kieren is down in the main gathering room, along with Gideon and Strongheart and Elkhorn as you walk in.
Kieren.
Does anyone smell that?
This.
What?
I'm actually presenting the probably half a scoop that's left if he wants to try it.
No, seriously, is it just me or does it smell like a fishmonger in here suddenly?
Kai eats it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Tastes like fish, and it wriggles a little on the way down.
Don't look great.
Body's not even there. Don't look
Fascinating.
right.
It's great, isn't it?
Don't smell right. Don't taste
We
right.
haven't
don't
we
look
haven't
right.
gotten to feel that in ages. God. Remember the dolphin? That thing.
Now want more fish.
Yeah.
As this conversation is
I can
happening,
know. He eats anything.
you just hear Gideon. You hear the sound of rolling dice, and then Gideon. I absolutely don't have 3 ones. Strongheart. Alright, you're getting better at this, but there are still some nuances we need to work on. As he's trying to teach Gideon how to lie for liar's dice.
Oh, no.
And as this is happening, we will cut back to Otto and Wraught and Bodie and Juniper. Still in the town center of Vale Crossing. Now where are you going? What are you doing?
Okay, guys. So there's this girl.
Okay.
I'm begging you, don't make me look bad.
You have a crush on her or something?
Yeah, what's the deal here?
You know how Bodie's a big ol' simp?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I walked into her class and she immediately yelled at me and then chased children around and gave me exactly what I wanted in a way I didn't know I wanted it.
Wow.
I spread out my wings, which are now like the weird oil slick color shifting nonsense, and I go, she did this.
Oh.
Okay. So you like her. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
It really sounds
Yeah.
like it.
You let her draw on you.
Yeah, you
A
let her
little
touch you.
tattoo.
I
Yeah.
let the Gark smeared chocolate on me. Just because I let people draw on me with like questionable substances doesn't mean I like them.
But you could have wiped the wings off, but you didn't.
I
And
was
one-
also a wooden puppet, and they just came back like this.
And one was a tactical decision. You know, you love that
Maybe
shit. So,
this was a tactical decision.
sure.
Sure.
Yeah, girl.
Stop looking at me like that.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem, Rod.
My
No
bad.
problem. No
Absolutely.
problem. Which way we gotta go
You
see
got
your
it.
lover at?
Yeah, let's go. We're totally not going to treat him like we're interviewing
Her.
him to be part of the family. Her.
The point is, Otto, don't you say bitchy things.
That bitchy thing, so.
You say bitchy things constantly these days.
You learned it from watching you.
From you, alright?
I'm the one who knocks. I'm the one who says bitchy
Let-
things.
That's cool. Let's go find your lover now.
She's not my
Yeah.
lover. We're not talking about this.
She's
And we head
totally
off.
That's
not.
kind of rude
No.
if we're gonna go see her. She gave you a cool
No,
wing
we're-
tattoo.
this
You want to
is-
bring her flowers?
This is all for
We
Bodie and
could give her
Juniper.
flowers.
This isn't
We should
for
bring
me.
her flowers.
This
You
is
should
for
bring
me.
her flowers.
This is about.
You
this
want to
is
give
about
Juniper to your
Bodie.
girlfriend.
I don't want to give Juniper
That's a
to
good
my
gift.
girlfriend.
But no, flowers should be good. Flowers.
We
be
argue
really
about
good.
this
Yeah, I think
all
we
the
should
way down
probably
the
get
street.
flowers.
towards the
You
art
should really
school.
get flowers though.
Right. You should get flowers.
Their flower shop is right there. Just go
Right
there.
there again. It's local
Not right
business.
there.
You love
I can
supporting local
make-
business.
Okay, look. I
Free
use
flowers.
prestidigitation to make flowers.
Free
She
flowers
says
today!
Her
Only
favorite
today!
word, Rod.
Free
$3.99.
flowers!
Okay, look. She doesn't even like me like that.
Maybe if you get her some flowers, maybe that would help.
Listen, Otto, nobody likes me like that. They fuck me, and then they say you have a terrible personality, and I never see them again.
Well, that's maybe
Yeah.
because you're bad at fucking. So go give her some flowers.
No, that's Kai.
Apparently canon.
You know what? Fuck you. Run over. I need your prettiest flowers, sir.
Oh, you've picked a wonderful time. The flowers are free today,
Since
coincidentally.
they're free.
Bodie points to Otto. Wingman.
Oh, hold.
I don't
as-
need a wingman. I've got plenty
Shut
of
up!
wing myself.
As you ask for the
Because she
prettiest,
painted.
as you ask for the prettiest flowers,
But before I can give you those, I need to know the recipient. Each bouquet must be crafted for the individual.
This is
What do they
fantasy
look like?
bullshit.
Shut up.
What do they like?
Wraught, what does she look
Who are
like?
what's their personality? What's their soul?
Short Miss Frizzle.
Who? What?
There's an art teacher here in town. It's one of my friend right there.
Zinnia. Oh, okay, all right. I happen to know her favorites.
And he
Oh, blow me.
he grabs several of these flowers. A few of them look like crescent moons, and the way the petals descend from it looks like stardust falling from them, and wraps this up with a cheery hum to himself. Oh, she will love this. Oh, hold on. Grabs a few of these black flowers
I don't
that have
even know
these
if she's
white
married.
spots on the petals that glow and flicker slightly like the night sky, and adds those in there. Starts to hand it to you, Otto. Takes it back, considers it, removes one of the small flowers, considers it again appraisingly.
Yes, there we are. Passes it over. Oh, I do hope she enjoys.
Thanks. I hope so too.
Thank you very much. Free flowers!
Right, even if you don't want to date her, it's still a friendly gesture, especially
I'm
if you're
going
like,
to stab
hey,
myself in the eye.
please don't do that. It will hurt your chances.
Only get half of her.
That's the whole reason.
And you know
I
what?
thought you were gonna end with that's gonna hurt you, but the hurt your chances is so much better.
So here's your flowers, and just pushes it in her chest.
I didn't
All
need
right.
flowers.
Shut up!
Make fantasy flowers.
These are real, right? Maybe, you know what? Maybe you need some realism in your life, and this is real, and you're scared of it being real. You found a nice lady who likes you for...
She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me even a little bit. She hates me. Which is
do you
kind
know
of
that?
attractive.
Oh, okay, you have a degradation kink.
I do
All right.
not have
No
a
judgment.
degradation kink.
No judgment. No judge. We do not.
And Zinnia's canvas, the art shop, comes into view as you round a little bend in the street here.
Stunning.
If you don't knock on the door, I am.
No, I'll knock on the door. The point is, Bodie, we're literally here for you. No, don't stop me! Fuck!
Just a moment. And the sound of small feet, and the door opens with several chimes that ring as it does. Good morning. Oh, hello, Wraught. Sees the flowers, the bouquet in your hands as you're just standing there awkwardly at the door. Are those for me?
No, they're for me. Specifically, I bought them for myself, for no other person in mind. And I summon
That's-
Mage Hand. I use it to pull Otto's tail really hard.
Oh, but really? And she walks forward. You got this bouquet for yourself? That's incredible. That's my favorite flower. The starfalls?
You know what? I bought it for myself, but you seem like
No,
you're gonna
no,
like
no.
it more than I. No,
That's
you're
just
gonna like it
amazing.
more than I am.
That's just
No,
an
you're gonna
amazing
like it more than I am.
coincidence
You should keep it. You should keep it.
you like the same flower I do. I just didn't expect that.
Yes.
What are the flowers, Wraught? What are your favorite flowers, Wraught?
Mostly these, and I stuff them into Zinnia's arms.
She chuckles as you push them towards her, and she gives them a big inhale, and as she does, she just... My mother always used to keep these on the table.
My mother almost ate me. Not the
Mother, right?
I could tell you some stories too.
Favorite.
She might not have tried to eat me, but she used to chase me around the yard with a bit of wood. So, okay.
Switch is a
Mom's
switch.
right. Stop, Otto! I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Yeah, Wraught, that's not very nice at all.
I am going to summon some
Uh,
magic.
She was just they're just they're joking.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of getting to meet you two. And this gnome woman, by the way, she has blue hair and is wearing very eclectic clothing, patterns that very much don't go together, but somehow do. She pulls it off. And while still holding the bouquet, I don't think I've had the pleasure. My name's Zinnia. Zinnia Tinkergrin.
Well, nice to meet you, Miss Zinnia. My name is it Miss or Mrs.?
Oh, Miss? Miss works.
Oh, all right, Miss Zinnia. My name's Otto. Nice to meet you.
My name's Bodie Haley, and this is my friend Juniper. And he sidesteps, and his shell reveals the beautiful owlbear.
Who is, like, just to Juniper's head is twice the height of Zinnia. And her eyes just go wide. You said her name was Juniper?
Mm.
Well, hello there, Juniper. And starts to just kind of inch forward. You're a pretty girl. And Juniper gives, once again, a look to you, Bodie.
And he does the same thing where he squints his eyes a little and he goes, and he purses his lips and nods his head. Mm-hmm.
For lumbering strides forward and just gives a headbutt to Zinnia, which knocks her onto her butt on the ground, but just
I try to catch her, but it's not very smooth.
Make me a dex save.
I'm also very skinny. Oh, it's gonna be bad. That is a 9 + 2 for an 11.
Yeah, you managed to stop her from hitting the ground, but she just peals of
There's like
laughter.
a popping noise from my tail, which I use to brace myself.
And as she's laughing, she turns to look at you. Are you alright?
Oh, it's just life. Life. It wants me to die.
Well, this is
Immediately.
flowers and an owlbear.
No, the flowers are for me. They're just now for you.
And
She's being modest. They're for you.
Even before you say this, Wraught, Zinnia even before you say this, Bodie, Zinnia looks up at Wraught and gives a smile that crinkles her face and wrinkles her nose. Oh, I'm sure they were. What? To what do I owe this unexpected visit?
An odd favor, I suppose.
I'm listening. Who am I to deny someone who gives me their flowers? And she gives a wink to you, Bodie.
Excuse me, guys. I'm going to throw myself off the troll's bridge. I'm going now. I start to walk away.
I'm pretty sure that'll kill you.
I can't swim. I hope it does.
As Wraught walks off, just muttering and shouting to herself. She's so cute when she's annoyed, isn't she?
I come back. I'll throw myself off the bridge later. The point is, oh god, my delightful companion here, and I gesture at Bodie, has reconnected with his oldest and dearest friend, and I gesture at Juniper, who we have liberated from a goblin camp, but also made peace with the goblins following the liberation. So it's a tough one.
I feel like I'm still missing something here.
Do you need a class pet?
What? Wait,
Who you can draw on with chalk
Wait.
and go, this is not the owlbear you're looking for.
Wait, so you want... You want to leave Juniper here? Why?
I will pay for all of the food.
Money's not
The problem, first I don't know if I
Because
could
you're
do
really
it.
nice. You're really nice.
But
Looks to you, Bodie.
Bodie, right? Bodie Kaylee?
Mm-hmm.
Wraught said that Juniper is an old friend of yours. Is that right?
Yep, my very first forever best friend.
And you just found her and freed her again, so why do you want to leave her with me?
Well, honestly, I don't. But it's come to my attention that despite what I want, more than anything, I need to keep what's going to be safe for her and happy for her in mind. So we want the option. So that when I can talk to her, I can ask her what she wants to do. But I just want to know that she's going to be safe and happy.
There was a moment where you were saying this, where Zinnia chuckled to herself a little bit and then caught herself. And as you finish saying this, she says, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I understand how important it is to keep those that you watch over safe. I have to do it every day with my class. But, and she starts to chuckle again. But that's an owl bear.
My brother can speak with animals.
No, you misunderstand. My guess is most places you go, she's probably safer than a lot of you.
That was my thought.
But
I didn't
maybe I'm
want to
wrong.
say.
But you said that you didn't really want to leave her here. Have you asked? And it looks over to you, Wraught. And you said your brother can speak with animals. Have you? Shrugs. Have you asked her what she wants?
I want to have options to give her. Because I know if she gets stabbed, where we're going to Yawn.
Never been
She
there
may
myself.
get stabbed. It's apparently quite cold. If she gets stabbed, I don't want to see what he does. And I jerk my head at Bodie.
It's fair. And I understand. I don't really know
But if
the
she-
first thing about taking care of owlbears, but Elmina's a good friend. And if it came down to it, I'm sure that between her and me, we could make sure that Juniper has a place to stay. But Bodie,
I just want the options to present to her. And I know that I would I don't care. It's an owlbear. Bodie would rather see her covered in chalk and children than covered in blood.
well, it's good on you to get the options. And, like I said, I don't really know the first thing about taking care of owlbears, but I can try to learn, and with Elmina's help, but I wouldn't feel comfortable about it until I knew that Juniper was okay with it. For a number of reasons, not the least of which is safety. She looks wonderful and sweet, but I don't want her angry. But yes, if it comes to that, we'll do what we can to make sure that, just like everyone else here in Vale Crossing, she has a place.
Bodie, she's your friend, not mine.
Just having sorry. He turns his shell away from her and to the group. I'm just having a lot of feelings right now. And then he
You
turns
want
back.
to journal about him?
As you
I really do.
as you turn away, and a headbutt.
And he puts his hand on her, and then looks to Zinnia. I really appreciate your kindness. And I know she would too. Sadly, I cannot perma-talk to her, so I have to wait.
You're being a good friend to her, though, Bodie. Doing the thing that might be best for her, but is hard for you. But it takes a lot of love and a lot of bravery, so don't feel bad.
I think the only thing I really know how to do in the world with confidence now is to be a good friend. And I want to keep doing that, so thank you.
Well, let me know what she says. I'll be here.
Can I let you know what she says over brunch tomorrow?
Looks to Otto.
Shut up!
That depends, Rod. Would the brunch be for you or for us?
You know what? It's for me, but I'm happy to share.
Low bones Otto.
I appreciate your generosity so much. How could I possibly refuse such a generous offer?
I'm a hoarder, but once in a while I'll let one thing go.
Brunch tomorrow. Where should I meet you?
I don't know who does brunch in this
coffee
town.
shop. The coffee shop.
Oh, the mayor's favorite coffee shop. They know me there. I take his stuff.
Ooh, Blackberry Row, aren't we all fancy?
I've got the money and I've got the mayor on a leash.
Well, then I will see you there. 10 o'clock? Oh, you said brunch. Noon?
11 o'clock.
Split the difference. 11 it is. See you then.
Yep, let's do that. And I like duck my very long neck, practically my nose in my shirt, and turn away and like practically run.
Gives one more big inhale to the bouquet and watches as you leave, shaking her head and laughing to herself as she heads inside. And we see, though you don't, as the art studio, empty right now, closes the door behind her and walks to her little desk, which is a clutter, and pulls out a vase, fills it with water, and puts the bouquet of flowers right on her desk, arranging them slightly and then smiling as she gets to work. Would your group be heading back to Thistlehold?
Yes, because we promised that we would drink the night away because we earned it.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, gotta make note about brunch. Gotta put it in my calendar.
I'm gonna like turn around like as the boys are following me. I go, stop looking at me.
What?
You're welcome.
I
Good.
didn't say thank you.
Didn't have to.
Right. Maybe you should a little bit. Your friend had your back there.
I didn't need anybody to have my back. I had it in hand.
Sure you
Yeah,
did.
that bouquet I got for you.
Hey, you know what? Go jump off a troll bridge.
As
He means
I can
thank you,
swim.
Otto.
It's alright. Found family's weird.
Yep.
as we see the four of you,
Found family that ate your family.
including Gromp, with this little loving bickering and playful pokes here as you're walking through the streets of Vale Crossing back to Thistlehold, and Gromp starts to play a tune about zinnias. We fade out, and we will pick up there next time. Wonderful session, everyone. That was so much fun. Thank you, Five, so much for telling such an incredible story and being such incredible players. Before we say goodbye to everyone for this stream, to everyone who's been here with us hanging out, thank you so much for being here. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to raid. We want to share the love. If you enjoyed this, please consider following. Or if you really liked it, feel free to sub. Or if you want to listen to past episodes, 100% free. We make nothing off of it. Go buff yourself. You can listen to it everywhere. The story that these incredible players have told, including Devon, Gromp, is just phenomenal. Please go give it a listen if you enjoyed this episode. Now, before we raid, I want to give everyone here an opportunity to let you all know where you can find them, starting with Mav.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite black guy here on the internet here. You can find me here on Digital Clubhouse TV, where I play a variety of wonderful, cool games. You can catch me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where me and the gang will be playing Headliners. We're going to be reporters, getting kaiju and spooky photos. Hilarity! We're all going to die.
What time is that you're doing that?
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Digital Clubhouse TV. You can also find me here on Thousand Faces TTRPG and everything.
That's true. He is in all three active campaigns currently. The only player who can say that. Not even Lauren. He's in all three.
But the queen deserves her peace, so that is allowed.
And the one she's not in, I don't think she would emotionally handle.
Nope.
I love you too much to do that to you.
Nope.
Joe!
Play to your audience.
Hi guys, I'm only in this because Ethan doesn't like me that much.
What?
Jesus Christ.
You are a businesswoman. You are busy.
It's true. Especially since you can find me on Terrible Trio Crafts on Etsy because, listen, my dice make you gay. If you're already gay, they make you gayer. It's true. That's why you're suddenly attracted to Morgan. Suddenly. Because all of a sudden our sewer pipe is shattered and we need a lot of money to repair it. So come buy dice at the super gayest dice shop on Etsy.
And that's a hell of a title. Because there are a lot
Damn, y'all.
of gay dice shops. Sarah.
Don't bother finding me right now. I'm working on some stuff.
Respect. Morgan?
Hey, I'm offline. I'm learning the Gundam card game, because why the fuck not?
Respect.
How did that
Enjoy it,
stick to you?
Sweat,
How sweaty are
sweat
you?
and grease. Hold on. If I had a card, I could do it. That's how you play. Don't you know that's how you play that game?
How many
as you
can you
play it
get
on
on
your
there?
hand?
Or keep going.
Hold. Lauren, where can people find you?
You can find me here. I had to know how it ended. You can find me here. Playing the WYLDE Beyond and Crimson Tower. Other than that, I'm trying to pick up a new gaming schedule. Because I'm gaming anyway. I'm working through some stuff. So
When are you gonna do 2 Point Museum with me?
Oh my gosh, the list grows and I'm in for it. And other than that, I'm on Thousand Faces Cosplay and 95% Lauren on Instagram and all other places. So come and see what I'm doing. Got a few new cosplays coming up and other such things. Okay, bye.
My name is Ethan. You can find me here. You can find me on Thousand Faces Cosplay. You can find me forever DMing on Go Buff Yourself. And if you like TTRPG content, you can find me as the Buff DM all over social media. Thank you all so much for being here. I didn't skip anyone, did I? All right, cool. Just want to make sure I didn't. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's get that raid going. And until we see you next time, friends, which won't be for close to a month because we're going to have to take some time off for conventions, but the next time we see you, we will have Devon back with us for a very special episode of The WYLDE Beyond. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate you. It's a tough time out there. Be good to yourselves. You deserve it. And until we see you next time, friends.
Buy flowers for yourself.
And then give them to someone else. Stay wild, y'all. Bye, friends.